Matt, how did it go down?
It's a tough gig, Dan, but someone's got to do it. I may or may not have had a steak slice at 6:20 this morning. It was absolutely delicious. Other delicious steak slices are out there, as we all know. This is Devi and Laurel working hard this morning. Laurel keeps trying to sneak pasties over the border to Wigan. It's not going down well, is it, with your partner Emma's family?
No.
That is strict pie country, as everyone in the Northwest knows. These guys working hard at this factory in Bolton. They've managed to up productivity significantly. They've gone from making 7,000 pasties a day to 10,000 a day with really simple measures. Let's find out how. Matt, how have you done that over such a short space of time, over 3 years?
We've managed to get the original machinery that we've had since the 70s and insert new technology into it. For example, we've got a lovely quiet pumping system there. It's probably good for you guys. Used to be quite a loud clackety machine, but there's all kinds of things we put on it, and it's now fit for the future.
Okay, so you've retained a bit of the old, but also modernising it at the same time. Joe, really, you were saying earlier it's about investing in your staff as well.
Yeah, that's correct. I think the most important thing we've done is to empower the staff to take charge of their own environment. So we're chunking down the processes to very small chunks that are accessible. We've been measuring them on the line. You can hear the machine chunking away. You know how many you're making per second. And they can take that information and reduce the mistakes they're making, increase productivity. So for example, we just changed the way we check our deliveries and the way we check our orders, and we reduced mistakes by 70%.
Right, so really simple measures actually. James advises companies like this on productivity. We were hearing there, it's not necessarily about massive outlays, because people might hear improvement in productivity and panic that it's going to cost them a fortune.
Improving your productivity can mean small changes that can have a really, really big difference. And that can start with business owners just taking a little bit of time out of their schedule to think about the things that they can do better. And with the businesses we've worked with, some of the biggest improvements have come from listening to the employees that they have, and they often have some of the best ideas to improve the performance of a business.
Okay, let's talk to Josie, who's an economist though, because somehow these simple messages aren't getting through. Germany and France in the space of 4 days managed to produce what we do the equivalent of in 5 days. What's going wrong here? Why is productivity levels lower than they've been at any point since the 20th century?
Yeah, the UK actually has one of the lowest unemployment rates in all of Europe. And why in that itself, that's a great thing. It actually reflects the fact that it's easier to hire and fire workers in this country than it is in other European countries. And so that means that businesses are more likely to sort of hire a couple of workers than invest in new technology, which is very expensive when you do it. And so we're actually seeing slightly lower levels of innovation and adoption of technology and sort of higher rates of employment, which is nice, but it means that productivity is a bit lower.
Quite frustrating irony, isn't there, in those low employment rates? And we are expecting the productivity levels for the first quarter of the year out a little bit later. Any cause for optimism in your mind?
Yeah, I think we should see a slight pickup. You know, productivity was very weak at the end of last year, and hopefully this morning we'll see some growth.
Okay, we get those figures out at 9:30. As I say, I tried a steak slice at about 6:20. In the interest of balance for vegetarians, I think I should now try a cheese and jalapeno slice.
Nina, thank you very much. Thank you.